Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is August the 1st, 2021, and it's the month that I get my second dose of vaccine. Oh, great. I hate needles, guys. I always have to fix my camera every time I do this. But ladies and gentlemen, we had a big news that happened last week. Not last week. Yesterday. But ladies and gentlemen, WWE is going to get hate very much from the WWE Universe because, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday WWE agreed to terms of releasing The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is gone from WWE now because the WWE, I guess, released him now. So everybody is really pissed off right now, or mad, because The Fiend is a great wrestler, a great character, but ladies and gentlemen, now it's gone. But I don't think it's just because of budget cuts. That's what they said. If you guys read the reason with some news reports that they said it's all about budget cuts. I don't think it was all budget cuts, because we know that Bray Wyatt had some health issues. He just had a baby. Well, like almost a year ago, he had a baby, something like that. He just had a baby, and he has health issues. Most people don't want to bring up their health issues. We don't know how bad his health issues is. He hasn't showed up since WrestleMania. And it's August now. So that was like April. April, May, June, July, August. 5 months. The guy, even with Keith Lee, you don't know how bad his health issues is. You don't know if he says, how about you just say, you guys release me, but I requested my release. He did it private. That nobody could, and then he says, don't tell anyone. So the news reports doesn't say that the truth about Bray Wyatt. We don't know that. We don't know. It maybe even Vince McMahon was upset about it. I don't think Vince made the decision to release Bray Wyatt. I read some things that Vince was mad at Nick Khan. I think that's his name, right? Nick Khan. Yes, he was mad at him because he's the one made the decision. Because Vince McMahon made him, he's allowed doing decisions. I'm guessing. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope Bray Wyatt gets his health issues fixed. I hope he does. I hope he gets 100%. And I hope his baby and I believe his wife, JoJo, I hope they get better as well. I hope everything gets better for Bray Wyatt. And if he finds a new home in wrestling, congrats to him. But if he comes back to WWE, congrats to him again. But Bray Wyatt, for me, I don't hate it, because I don't know if that's the real truth. That could be it could be budget cuts. We don't know. But if they could afford John Cena and Goldberg coming back, because those guys, they're not going to be cheap to come back for a couple of weeks. For a couple of weeks and a month. Something like that. A month and a couple of weeks. So, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's that. Now we got Impact Wrestling's Homecoming. I thought this was a regular pay-per-view, not an Impact Plus show. So, I didn't really care for it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I need to tell you guys the truth. I didn't watch half of it. I watched half of it, and then I didn't watch the other half. But, ladies and gentlemen, I know who wins because I have my list here. All the matches. Right? Yes. All the matches here. But, ladies and gentlemen, I watched the show because of two things. We got a debut. And we got an ECW woman made her return to a wrestling ring. So, ladies and gentlemen, we found out who is Deonna Purrazzo's mystery partner. It's going to be the Drama King, Matthew Redroth, a.k.a. Aiden English. He finally made his debut in Impact Wrestling. I know there was videos, but he finally made his Impact Wrestling debuts, and he was pretty decent. And ladies and gentlemen, they beat the first round Hernandez and Alicia Edwards. And looks like he's doing the same entrance as what he did in WWE with the old school, not the old school wrestling, but old school people back in the day, Western things like that. Looks like he's going to keep on talking about the old school stuff like that. And the lights goes out, and he has a spotlight. He talks and all that. He doesn't sing like the Rusev Day one, but he did do that thing. That's pretty cool. But ladies and gentlemen, they beat Alicia Edwards and Hernandez in the first round. Then we have Matt Cardona will be versus teaming up with Chelsea Green versus Petey Williams and Jordan Grace. Lil Pump and Big Mama Pump. I think that's what they call her. Or Thick Pump. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. Not bad, but the winner of that match, we have Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green advancing to the semifinals. Is this semifinals or is it second round? I think it's semifinals because it wasn't a big tournament. Not like what they do before. They had big tournaments. Like the King of the Ring. Back in the day. Then we had Tommy Dreamer and Rachel Eldering dressed as the Road Warriors because it's a tribute to them. They will be versing Brian Myers and a ECW person, but she is not a wrestler. She was a manager on ECW. Her name is Missy Hyatt. Hyatt? I think it's Hyatt. Sam Beal was supposed to give Brian Myers, Tommy Dreamer's ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, that he had a problem on ECW. He messed up. He got a manager that she wasn't dressed to wrestle. She was in a suit. And she was in high heels that she has to take off to wrestle. But she did not do a lot of tagging. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, how long was that match? It doesn't tell me. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Tommy Dreamer and Rachel Eldering. Sam Beal, I think you're going to get some yelling at because you did not do that right. And then we got Decay, Crazy Steve, and Rosemary will be versing Paula Ball and Tasha Steelz. Paula Ball, he called Rosemary weird, and Rosemary did a weird. She had her legs back. She was on her knees, and then Paula pushed her back. Her back and her knees was on the ground. And then Paula told Tasha, "Who am I? Who am I?" So he did the same thing. He can't go all the way back. So he did the same thing, and he started screaming. And then Rosemary came up and scared Paula Ball. Paula screamed. Did he go wash him in his pants? Did he did duty in his pants? I don't know if he did. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Decay getting the win. Then we had Diener we had our first singles match. Diener with Eric Divine by Design will be versing Willie Mack. Pretty decent match. I enjoyed this match as well. It was a pretty decent match. It slapped. I am not doing that again. Ow. I hurt myself. But ladies and gentlemen, so it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match was Diener when Rich Swann dove off the apron to attack Rhino, and his heel hit Joe Doring in the head. And then we just saw Eric Young with the flag and whack Mr. Willie Mack with it. And then Diener, I believe he did his finisher, DDT, and he gets the win. This is the last match that I stopped watching because I got bored. And I'm not a big fan of the mixed match tournaments. If it's only one time, I'll be happy. But I'm not a big fan of tournaments. Not a big fan because you see them every single time. How many times do you need to see these guys? It's not exciting if you have to see them 3 times or 4 times. It's not exciting. I hate tournaments. I like to see new people every week. I don't care if I had to see Aiden English this week and then next week I see him again, I will be excited. Different competitors, different match types. Why it has to be a tournament? But we got Aiden English, Matthew. I still have to learn his name. We have we're going to call him the Drama King because that's his nickname right now. The Drama King will be teaming up with Deonna Purrazzo to versus Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green. Just like I said, it's the same thing. I don't like tournaments. The winner of that match was the Drama King and Deonna Purrazzo. It was a pretty decent match, but ladies and gentlemen, I didn't care for it. I watched that match, but I didn't watch the semifinals of Decay and Tommy Dreamer and Rachel. Didn't watch the X Division match or the finals of the tournament and the hardcore match. But I will tell you who won the matches. We had Decay, Crazy Steve and Rosemary will be versing Tommy Dreamer and Rachel Eldring. The winner of that match and advanced to the finals to verse the Drama King and Deonna Purrazzo is Decay. Then we had Josh Alexander versus Black Taurus for the X Division Championship. The winner of that match was Josh Alexander, retaining his title. Is that the only title that was on the line here? Yes, it is. Wow. Then we had the Drama King and Deonna Purrazzo versus Decay, Crazy Steve, and Rosemary for the crowns of King and Queen. And the winner of that match was the Drama King and Deonna Purrazzo. So technically, Aiden English, in his first show, not his first match, but his first show, he won something in Impact Wrestling. That's pretty good for him. Then we have Eddie Edwards versus W. Missouri in a hardcore match. This sounds like it could be a hard-hitting match. I got the burps. I think it's going to be a hard-hitting match, but the winner of that match was Eddie Edwards, beating W. Missouri. Guys, I understand that people are upset because what just happened with Bray Wyatt. But I don't think everybody should complain at WWE of what just happened. Because we don't know the real reason. It could be budget cuts. It could be not. But I understand that he was a top superstar in the WWE. But if he's really, really sick, or something really bad happens to him, that could be on WWE's hands. That could be on, if he was on Impact Wrestling or AEW, that would be on any company's hands if something bad happens to him. Because they want him to work. We don't know if he could work, because he was gone for 5 months. Keith Lee had health issues, I understand that, but maybe it's not the same thing as Bray Wyatt. We don't know. I don't think a lot of wrestlers want to bring up their health issues until they fix them, or if they really want to share it to the fans. I think that's what Keith Lee was about to do. He's going to tell the fans why he was gone, what happened to him. But I don't think Bray Wyatt knows how to fix whatever happened to him. He was supposed to make a return in August. That could change. You don't know that. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm not mad at the WWE. I'm upset because I love the Fiend character. I don't like horror movies, but I like creepy gimmicks in the WWE or any wrestling business. But I like those kind of things because they make things personal with their opponents. Just like The Undertaker, Papa Shango, and The Fiend now. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, stop hating on WWE. I understand you guys because they release them, but stop hating on them. If it was AEW, would you guys do the same thing? It was a different wrestling company that released somebody big, or would you guys wouldn't care? Because it feels like if it's WWE, WWE makes a big mistake, you guys hate on them. You guys like want to rip their throat out or something. I don't know it. But like you know, it's crazy how you guys act with WWE more than you guys act with AEW. AEW, they had a problem. Domino's had a problem with the pizza slicer parts of the match between Nick Gage and Chris Jericho. They actually cared of the match, not just because a wrestler got released. Because we don't know the real reason. The real reason could be budget cuts. We don't know that. Why was he not in the budget cuts with the rest of the group? Why would it be when they are back on the road? Because they should be getting a lot of money because of ticket sales now. People buying merchandise at the arenas now. They should be getting a lot of money. How you can't pay for Bray Wyatt? I don't think it's because of budget cuts. That's what I think. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I will see you guys Tuesday for Monday Night Raw results. That's all for me today. Tyler's out. Bye!